Hello everyone, my name is Kenan and I want to share with you some of the results that were done and the assessing the impact of project management on the NGO effectiveness in Malawi, which was done in fulfillment of Master of Science in Project Management and Copperbelt University. The background was that NGOs are key actors in Malawi's development landscape, especially in health, education, agriculture, and social welfare. And project management tools like logical framework analysis, as well as result-based management are commonly used, but often inadequately applied in the context of project management. And this study explored how project management practices influence NGO effectiveness in Malawi. The objective was to assess how the project management strategies affect NGO performance, sustainability, and community impact in Malawi. And the methodology that was implied was that the designs were qualitative one, where we did a case study, but also the data focused on interviewing 20 staff, carrying out 3 focus group discussions, and reviewing literature for 20 plus documents that were available. And after this, the analysis was a thematic one, where we used Brown and Clark approach in terms of analyzing the data that was available. And from the data that was analyzed, the key findings were in many folds. But in summary, I think there are these 5 areas: planning and participation, where the results show that communities are often involved after decisions are already made, and usually it's a top-down, top-bottom approach. And usually participation is largely symbolic. On aspect of monitoring and evaluation, the results shows that the focus is on outputs and not necessarily on the outcome, and that limits the use of data for decision making. And on risk management, the results show that mostly it is a reactive one rather than the project management team being proactive, and that limits the effectiveness of the project management. And formal risk planning is also lacking, which expose the project to many risks. On capacity and consultants, there is a high staff turnover, which was found out, and aspects of dependence on short-term consultants, which usually hinders learning growth, but they are also expensive in terms of cost. And the last part was on sustainability, where we found out that the exit strategies are often weak and absent, and many projects collapse soon after the funding has ended. So I think that may limit the continuation of the interventions. So from these key findings, the discussions are that program management tools are often used for compliance other than for learning or impact, but also donor frameworks are often restrict adaptive, but they are community-centered work. And at the same time, if you look onto the adaptive project management tools, it shows that there is a potential for growth, as exemplified from the regional studies that were done in Zambia, Kenya, as well as Tanzania. And in conclusion, we learned from this project that project management is critical enabler for NGO effectiveness, but also NGOs in Malawi must shift from rigid donor-centric approaches to more of inclusive, adaptive, and apply the sustainable models for them to be able to grow and sustain the work that is there. And lastly, the acknowledgement goes to Dr. Nilajama Kumari, who supported us, provided the academic guidance, but also the acknowledgement goes to NGOs as well as communities who participated in this work of the assessment that was done. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and thank you very much for listening.